Alright, we have defeated the Gaping Dragon, and whether or not we pick the Master Key, the way to Blighttown is now open. I'm a different character, as you can see right now. Don't be too confused by that. I will first show you how to get to Blighttown if you did pick the Master Key, and then I'll switch back to our Lady Sunbro and proceed the normal route, essentially. So if you did pick the Master Key, you can skip the Capra Demon and you can skip the Depths, even though I don't recommend it because of the large Ember. And you can just go to Blighttown from Firelink Shrine. And what you do is you go downstairs. Down, 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 down. More down. To the new Londo Ruins. And... whoop. And instead of going to New Londo, we go right here into this thing, up these stairs. Now this character is actually a bit further in the game already, but normally this door is locked. But if you pick the Master Key, you can open it. So open this door and go through. There's an item right behind the door on that body usually that you see there. Pick that up. Now we go to an area here. It's called the Valley of the Drakes. We don't want to go to there, not yet, but rather we cross this bridge and we go in here. Now there are 3 guys in here and they actually pack a punch. Don't need to kill them, you can actually just run past them. So here we go. And whoop, whoop, whoopsie. Don't do that. I feel like I'm wearing a bit too much with this character. My roll is so bad. Alright, you run here. And for safety, I suggest you run straight for this ladder and go down. Now these guys, they're gonna leave. Sometimes they even just kind of commit suicide by jumping down like this. Yep. Here they go. One of them anyway. One of them is up here. Don't like that. Oh well. Let's see if he's gone. No? Can I make him leave? Well, that's not quite what I had intended. Dude? Yep. I can, in fact. Pyromancy for the win. As usual. Alright, let's fight this guy then. They're actually fairly easy to backstab. You can just walk around them because they're so slow. Okay. Now, there is a chest here. And it contains to the key to the door we just opened. So you, for all other characters, you come back up here, and then you can open this door with the key. Now we go down, and we go down some more. Whoop. And this is where the bug nonsense starts. So we can already see one of them around the corner and one here. Now I have a weapon with an overhead swing on this character. This is actually, like, as far as strength weapons go, I like this better than the Zweihander. Whoops. This is, come on. Damn it. Nope. I cannot freehand aim for the life of me. There we go. So this is the Man Serpent Greatsword. As you can see, it scales with strength. I like it because it's a bit faster than the Zweihander. So you can find this in Sense Fortress, and if you do, and if you like it better, I recommend switching to it, actually. If you do find it. Okay. Down some more ladders. And, like, there's gonna be more and more of these bugs that come at you with time. So personally, I never rush this way. because they can actually overwhelm you if there's too many of them at the same time. Whoops. So, the best way to deal with them is technically overhead swings. Alright. But they have an annoying habit of just kind of evading it. Come on, attack. Alright, there is a guy shooting at us here, and as you can see, the bugs do poison, and this guy does something that we haven't encountered so far before. They do toxic, which is like poison, but on methamphetamines, essentially. For now, we're just gonna ignore them, try not to be hit by them, so always stand behind a wall, and proceed down. Around the corner here is another bug. A fire dude. Oops. Yeah, they do like a fire whip. Fire is kind of the name of the game as far as this area goes. Not in terms of the normal enemies, but as for the boss. And it's actually also where we will find the ultimate pyromancy trainer later. For now, proceed down this ladder here. Whoop. Alright. And now, this is a lift. Fun tidbit, you can see it being powered by a dog in the on the wheel on the right there. We need to stand, where do we best stand? Around here. And then whoop, jump on one of these things and go down. Down, down, down until this ledge where we will get off. Down, 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 down. More down over here. And then we walk to the left. Up to this fire dude. Deal with the fire dude. At the level you're at and with the weapon you have, you're probably gonna need more than one swing to deal with them. We will find out, obviously, with Lady Sunbro soon enough. And then take a left here and sit at the bonfire. Congrats, you've arrived in Blighttown, and it was much less annoying than everything you're going to see in the rest of this video, trust me. Now, this was only the way into Blighttown. The actual, you know, exploring Blighttown still remains. But first, before we do that, let's go and find this bonfire the long way around. Alright, off to Blighttown we are. I am human. I have 3 soft humanity. I fully expect to lose this before I arrive at my destination. So back to the gates of Blighttown I go. Down, 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 down. Here we come. Let's see. Rat number 1, rat number 2. They kind of run away from you at first, but don't let that fool you. They will come back to bite you in the ass, usually. And here we go. Now, this is gonna get dark, which I find somewhat annoying because I am blind. Well, not blind, but I have terrible eyesight. And down we go. Second most darkest place in the game. And down. Now, we're gonna have to fight some of these guys that you just saw earlier on the quick way down. Unfortunately, even though they are somewhat easy to backstab, that requires an actual space where you can just kind of roll past them, which this isn't. Oh, 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 oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, and they have a shit ton of health, so it takes a while to take them out. Unfortunately. Oh my lord, oh my lord. So if you die here, Don't be discouraged. You're not the first and you won't be the last. And it's happened to me many times. And they drop dung pies. Dung pies are, are an item that you can throw at enemies to poison them, but I think it's poison. Let's just check. Is it poison or toxic? But the thing is, it also poisons you at a slightly smaller rate than them, but still. Ah yeah, toxic. Turns enemy toxic, but also affects the player. So if you want to throw these, you should probably wear items with a certain amount of poison resistance. There's 2 more of these guys, and you don't want to run too far in, because there's also some of these toxic blow dart people. I wish I could just be behind you. Alright. These are a bit better to fight if you manage to not pull both of them at the same time, because you do in fact have some space to actually walk around them. But that first person... Ugh. Okay. So let's pull this guy here towards me a little bit. Yes, yes. So that we can do the rest of this in peace, somewhat. Well. Nope. That was not quite behind him. Alright. Their attacks also do a little bit of poison damage. But usually if you do get hit by them, their actual hits will kill you before you can even get poisoned. Okay. Blow dart guys. Now, the good thing about the toxic blow dart guys is you only need to kill them once. They're gone forever once you've killed them. And they will drop an item that lets us deal with toxic. But anyway, we're about to go to a place... Oh, I just saw an enemy fall down back there. Interesting. We're about to go to a place that inflicts a lot of poison and a lot of toxic. And there's things we can do about them. But against poison, if you've already been poisoned, you can use this purple moss clump. And against toxic, you can use blooming purple moss clump. I bought one from the female undead merchant in the Undead Burg. So I'm just gonna equip these. But the nice thing about the blow dart guys is that once they're dead, or once you've killed them, sorry, when you kill them, they in fact drop the item. Whoopsie. They drop purple moss clumps and blooming moss clumps. Now these guys here that attack you, and you should kite them a little bit further back, they're ugly. And they have a jump attack, which you should avoid at all costs. Also, yeah, this thing. Because it will grab onto you. But the nice thing is the Zweihander just pancakes them. Now we see where we're being shot at from back there. So slightly in the direction of this torch. You will take less of the toxic buildup if you block the hit. Obviously blocking does nothing if it hits you in the back. So I do suggest having your shield up here. And just kind of looking, where is it coming from? It's coming directly from where that torch is. We even see the guy. There he is. Okay. So that means back here behind this wall, we're safe from him. So this is a good spot to fight the next enemy. And we can see him. Well, we can see several guys. Let's see. Yeah. So I just pulled a guy and I'm gonna pull him here. Because these guys will in fact rush in to attack you if you're going for that, oops, for the blow dart guy. So I prefer to actually deal with at least one of them. Oof, that was bad. Before I do the blow dart man. Okay. Now I think it's safe. So he's over here to the right. Yeah. And you can see he has this mask on. Doesn't take a lot to kill him. And he dropped me a moss clump. I see I have pulled the second one. And I can assure you, if you rush in there to kill the dart man, the straight ahead 2 enemies will rush at you. If not, I think there's actually a third. That guy just kind of fell down. Okay, yeah, here he is. They can climb ladders, which I think is important to know because this area is very vertical. I don't like that because my biggest gravity in, yeah, I already said it. My biggest foe in this game is gravity. Unfortunate. So there's a ladder down. I can see another guy standing down here. Let's go here for a second. Oop. Oop, oop. Let's look around. Okay. So if you die and you come back here now, the toxic dart guy will be gone. No one will be shooting at you here. Once he's dead, he's dead. And over there is an item we can pick up, and I think that's all we can do here for now. You'll have to excuse me if I get a little bit lost here, and I will excuse you if you get a lot lost here. I have terrible sense of direction. First time I played the game, I don't know how many hours I spent in this, I don't know, vertical labyrinth, I guess. By now, I sorta know where I'm going, but emphasis on sorta. Okay. There are several places we can go, and unfortunately, some of the bridges here do that. I hate those, because it gives me such sense of nausea. Now, over here is another dude. We shall await him. Like, in this area, if you at all can, it is advisable to fight enemies where you actually have, I don't know, some measure of control over your ground and you can roll. Now, over here, there's an item on that thing. You can get it. It's, I believe, the Iaito. It's a... Or is it? Yeah, I think it's a... What's it called? You know, like the samurai swords, the Japanese thing, like the uchi. It's a... Katana. Katana. That's the word. I'm not gonna do it because you do need to do a jump attack, and as you can tell from all of these bloodstains, people fail that jump a lot. Well, not this one, I guess. But surely this one tried to jump and failed. Oh well. The thing is, I don't like jumping there, and it's not like we need the items, so I'm not gonna get this. This is something that if I do get it for, you know, the sake of completion, I do it after I've gotten the bonfire. But for now, this guy just came up here, but then he jumped down again. Well, okay, fine, then let me solve your conundrum by also doing a jumpy on you. Okay. Here we go. Now, as you can see, I can do a drop there. I can also walk. I can tell you that the drop is a trap because this ground will actually break and you fall further down. There's another place we can go. Now, while I'm talking, I will have to think what the exact best order to do this in is. So we can actually also go over here and then do a drop there. Let me at least get this item first. Okay. So, careful. Because there's usually also... Is there someone who can attack you? So, this floor, you can even see it. It looks like really rickety. That patch on the right, that will just straight up break down. I can walk over there. And I think I even see a guy there. Let's see. Do not fall, do not fall. Also, there's a guy in a pot here. But first, I will deal with this man. Oops. Oh no. Oh well, okay. Let's deal with Mr. Pot Guy. Yep. He is very much alive. Okay. Not anymore. Oof. And from... Oh, this guy. This is the guy that just fell down. He climbed the ladder and came back up. It's good. It kind of alerts you to the fact that there's a ladder here. There. Now, I'm not going to go there. Ooh, he brought a friend. Okay. I'm not gonna go there right away, even though I can see the bonfire back there. Because there's some items that I have neglected to pick up. So I will do that first. So back up this ladder. And around the left here. Over here. And we do hold drop. Here. Shadow set. I quite like the shadow set actually. Do I get anywhere by going? Ah, I see nothing around the corner here. No. I apologize for my shoddy camera work. I just wanted to make sure. The shadow set actually looks pretty cool, so I think... Let's check. What's my equip load? Can I wear it? It's got pretty good physical defenses. Slightly less, you know what? I forgot the Pyromancer set actually has really good poison resistance. This is about to be relevant in Blighttown. Let's keep this on. There was an item somewhere. I saw it shining. Ah, there we go. Let's destroy the barricade here. Carefully walk to the ledge. Whoops. And from here on out, we can actually take a look at where it is we're about to go. So, remember at the start of the video, I was like looking at a poison swamp? It's down there. That's where we're going. Only we have some ways to go. Down there. Well, shit, huh? Okay, there's an item in there that I didn't get. And... see if I can get to there. How did you arrive in there again? How did that work? How do I get there? Can I drop? Ah, yes, I can do a drop here. Whoop. To get this item. Okay, so Proud Knight. And then what was that? I saw something else shining. Can't see it anymore. Or is it just further down? Where was I standing when I saw that item? Did I miss anything? Who knows? But what I do know right now is that I see this dog down there. And I'm gonna have to fight him. And this dog is... where is he? Have I mentioned how much I hate dogs in this game? This dog... and his friends, because there's always more than one, they spew fire. Because that's just what they needed, right? Just more aggression. Now, I don't think you can do a drop there. You need to do an actual jump. So this is what I'm lining up to do here. Run and jump. Here we go. And pull up my shield. And careful. Okay, so the dog is around the corner here. Let's see if I can hit him through this. I could. Oh, that's so good. So the ladder I didn't go down earlier leads to here. So see this? This is where I killed the guy in a pot. And this is the actual way forward. Never mind the detour I just took. So down here. First, very important, we're gonna get this bonfire. And sit down. Now that item up there is the Iaito that we didn't get. That you see shining there. So when you drop down there, I think you arrive at this bonfire. Unless I am mistaken. In which case, I apologize. Wait, I forgot to sit at the bonfire. And you know, I still don't fully believe that I'm gonna go down there with all of my humanity intact, so I might as well kindle this bonfire while I'm here. Okay. Nice. Next up, let's have a look around. There's a place over there that looks like you can go to it, but you actually can't. But over here, there is a spot you can go down. Although there's not much, so progress is actually the other way. I suggest... Or is it? Oh, I get so turned around. In any case, I suggest you only, you know, start going down the ladder, but then come back up again, because it makes you trigger the guy and just let him come to you. Then go down, trigger the next guy. He's already coming. Rinse and repeat. Alright. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. And... fuck. Man, the overhead swing of the spy is so good in this spot. Okay. Now it's safe to go down. Here, you can... oops. Go forward a bit, and this bridge, if you walk on it, is gonna start swinging. So... I think anyway. No? Okay. Well, blooming purple moss clump. It's not gonna start swinging, but this is as far as you can go. So, we got some more stuff to deal with the toxic dart guys, which is good. And then I can walk up here. This is the swinging bridge. Sorry, I'm not even gonna walk there. I'm not even gonna do that. There's a better way to get there. But you can walk over a rickety bridge to bypass some enemies. I don't think it's worth it. I actually just realized that I could have given myself a level up or two, but no matter. Around this corner here, the dog is now gonna be back again, and some of these guys are gonna be back again. So I actually... whoops. Let's see, what do I trigger first? The guy that we killed up there, he's gonna jump down on us if we walk there. So I actually would like to be able to trigger these dogs and kill them before that happens. Yep, and that's the fire I was talking about. Okay. Now I can go up here. Ah! Woof! Woof! Ah! I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but oh, I'm so susceptible to jump scares. It's not funny. They're not funny. I don't like them. I don't know whoever thought they were a good idea. Anyway. Yes, there's more guys down there. I think that guy, was that the guy that jumped? In any case. Mr. Pot Guy, it is time for you to leave. And yes, this guy jumped down here. Okay. Alright. We can now proceed. And now... come on. We can now proceed, and there's gonna be another blow dart. Sir. So, if I walk here, let's see. With the blow darts, yeah, it's good if you can watch the trajectory. So he's standing up there. So that means... and I mean, they're pretty quick at shooting. Oopsie. So that means I'm actually safer fighting back here, except there's two of these guys now. Oof. But nothing is hitting me. So there's that. Okay. And pancake hat trick. Well, not quite. Pancake. Alright. Now, this guy up there. Where is he? Let's see if we can observe this a little better. If only it weren't so dark. So. Up there. We need to deal with him. But first... something just fell down somewhere. First, we can walk over there, but... where's the ladder? Oops. Let's take a look around. So, I see a weird tentacle monster down there. It actually looks a lot more scary than it is. Okay. So the way forward is around here. And then here is a ladder where we can... Whoopsie. Where we can go down. Now... Oops. Let's do that real quick. And if I look here, down here, there's gonna be more guys. At least there should. Maybe one of those was one of the guys that fell down. Alright. Sure. Fine by me. Over here is a corpse we can loot. Now I think I triggered someone. I can hear them. Is it someone from down here? Whom did I trigger? Don't know. Ah, here we go. This guy. However, I think there's a couple of pots that he has to smash before he can come up. So, this is an area where essentially patience is so much better than just rushing around. You just gotta kind of wait, see, and also listen, because you can't hear once you've triggered an enemy. They make this sound, so just look around when you hear it and see, okay, who's coming for me right now? Let's see, I think there might be more down here. No? Alright. So, on the left side here. Ah, there is another guy with a blow dart. Come on. Oof. There was another guy with a blow dart. And around the corner here. Okay. And I think I will demonstrate where this is again, because this is very, very important. And this is another reason why I suggest, even to users of the Master Key, to take the long way down. So, let's reiterate. I came down this ladder, the long ladder. Let's start here. Very, very important item. So, from the bonfire, I went over the bridge and then went down this ladder. Took a right and went down another ladder. And then I took a left. Killed a guy with the blow darts. Took a left around a pillar and up here. Killed a guy here, and now I pick up the Eagle Shield. This is the #1 best shield for fighting what many people consider the hardest boss fight in the game, which is Smough and Ornstein. Why is that? Because there's a lot of lightning damage involved in that fight, and the Eagle Shield has 75% lightning damage absorption. It only has 95% physical, but that's fine because the lightning is what kills a lot of people. So, Eagle Shield, very good shield. Pick it up while you're here. It's kind of annoying to have to go back for it. There's really nothing more to do here. So come back up and go down the ladder, the other ladder here, this one, because this is progress. Okay. Whoop. Now, I hear weird sounds. Have I pulled him yet? No. Okay. So over here is this thing. There's no reason to be fighting it here. I don't generally do that. We'll fight it later. There's a ladder up here, and this is where we can find the blow dart guy that was shooting at us on the bridge. So let's take him out. He's kind of annoying. Up. There we go. They really only take one hit with most weapons. Alright. Up here, there is... Whoops. Spot you can take over there and into the wall to the right here. Careful so that you don't fall down. Whoops. There is another guy waiting for us inside here immediately. So here's, whoops, a ladder. And down we go. Across this bridge, and this is now where we can just technically. Poke this thing. It has a health bar. It's just we're not really seeing it from here. But rest assured, if I kind of, yeah, look up, you can see it. Let's see. Real quick, yeah. See, I am doing damage to this thing, so this is fine. Here we go, and it's dead, and I think this doesn't respawn either. I don't even know what this is, if this is just supposed to, I don't know. It's a one-time thing, I don't think we'll ever see anything like it again. But now that we're here, we can pick up a pyromancy. It's power within. Power within is something that's very popular with higher what's it called, like New Game Plus, or for boss fights. It is a pyromancy. It's a one-time use thing. Of course it restores when you rest at the bonfire, but you can only use it once between bonfires. And what it does is it somewhat drastically increases the damage you do at the expense of ticking off your health slowly. So best used when you have a big health bar and you want to do a lot of damage to bosses. Now the path forward is that away down there, and you can see there's a lot of blood spots here. So many a person has died here. I have died here. Not this playthrough. Because around the corner, whoopsie, is another one of those guys, and this is a really shitty spot to fight him. And I do believe that there's also one of the smaller guys right in there, so let's just kind of make him come up here, maybe? Can I fight him here? I don't like it. Ugh. Come on, come on. Can I please get... Nope. Well, at least the height worked to my advantage here. The height disparity. Dude, let me backstab you. Thank you. No! No! Backstab, backstab. Come on. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Patience, patience, patience. Not greed. Never greed. Okay. Down we go. Now this is a lot better. We can... Yeah, this guy back here. That's generally my problem. I go in there and I'm like, I'm just gonna pull this guy, and I forget that there's another guy. Okay. Yeah, and now don't fall down anywhere here. On we go. On we go. We're actually almost down. We saw this place earlier. So up there is the bridge we walked over to poke the big thing in the butt. Now, down we go. And here across the bridge. Don't worry, that's not a boss fight. And we are actually pretty close to the bottom now, so that's the good news. Here's a ladder that we're gonna go down. And another one. I'm just trying to figure this out. At some point there is an item that I tend to miss by taking a ladder or a drop at the wrong spot, but who cares? Okay. Oof. And this is where the firebugs start, so you can tell we're getting close. We're getting close. And like, if you've made it this far, chances are you're gonna make it down to the bonfire, so that's the good news. Pick up a soul. You know what? I do one-hit these guys with the Twihander. That's nice. Okay. Is this the drop? No, I don't think so. Where's the ladder? Here is the ladder. Go. Go. And now something is shooting at me. I can even hear it. Where is he? Ah, there he is. Okay. So there's one last toxic shooter, at least for the way down. And I took the drop down again. But this is what I was talking about, but I always forget what it is specifically. So the real way down, or the shortest way down, would have been, instead of dropping here, to take this ladder. But I can just do a drop here. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Now behind this, I'm safe from the shoot guy. Let's have a look. So the shoot guy is back there. This is the way down. And just so you know, because it might get a bit confusing when I'm running there, the bonfire that I ran to earlier is a bit oopsie in this direction. So to the right. Keep that in mind. So that away. Just wait until this build up is gone a little bit. I run to the ladder. Go down the ladder. Up with the shield. Up with the shield. Okay. And deal with this guy. Nice. Okay. There's an item here. The Wanderer set and the falchion. The falchion. Oopsie. Hey, is something attacking me? Oh, yeah. I have gotten some mosquitoes. Oops. One, and pretty sure there was a second one. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Can I take a step back and... Nope. Right. Yeah. The falchion. I wanted to check out the falchion. Ah, here it is. Yeah, so that's a dex weapon. We are gonna find, I think, like a magic falchion, and we're gonna find like differently infused versions of the falchion throughout the game, essentially. So it's not a bad weapon, I think. Good lord, could you have found a worse spot to stand in? Yeah. So coming down here, you have to be careful because there's quite a few bugs. Woof. Hey. I do not like the spot that I find myself in here, because I am very low on health here. Jesus. Can you stop? Okay. Now these things can poison you, so you have to be somewhat careful with that. And remember, when you are poisoned, that you can solve that with... Whoopsie. With a purple moss clump. Okay, now slowly wait for this guy to come, and you can already see more of these coming in the background, because they're just kind of like they're floating in the air and then they float down at you, which is a bit annoying in my opinion. Come on, come to where I can just do something. Yeah. Weapons with overhead swings are quite useful in this place, as you can see. Now, come on. Yeah. So there's at least 4 more of these guys here. There's honestly an argument to be made for ignoring them. Can I drop on them? Oh, there's 2 of them. You know what? I don't want to get stuck between their legs, so I'm just gonna ignore them a little bit for now. No! Okay. Alright, another one. Okay. I did not ignore them. There's an item down there, but there's... Oops. We can get that later. Where did the last one go? I swear. Ah, there he is. Okay. Now. Ooh. I don't know if you can see this, but I stepped into the water and, oops. This brackish water, and my poison gauge went up, and that's because this area is just full of poison. And walking here is really slow, so the thing is you're gonna get poison in Blighttown. You might as well accept that. Fortunately, on our way down here, we should have found quite a bit of poison of the purple moss, so we can stop the poison when we need to. But, I mean, the damage it does is very, very slow, so it's not the end of the world. Alright! And here, we have found the bonfire. And I'm actually still alive. Like, alive, so I can kindle the bonfire again.